Welcome back to Lovin Show. We are now joined by one of the founders of the Hera App, Melanie Sullivan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We actually were down at the launch of the Hera App, which is an app created for mums by mums for all things pregnancy. There's two of you founders who've created it. Tell us about the journey of the Hera App from conception. How did it start? What was the moment when you're like, this is it?
It was probably a few moments brought into one, really. We just wanted to do something for women to help them during pregnancy. So Sophie and I are both mums, and we realised that there isn't enough support out there when you're pregnant. And on the other scale, there is so much that you don't know where to turn to. So we basically wanted to create an app that was an all-in-one place for women to go to support them during pregnancy, that postpartum period, and then into motherhood.
And what are, for moms, mom-to-bees, what are, do you think, kind of the most important elements of the Hera App?
I think when we did our research, we realised how serious and common postpartum depression is, and also the stigma attached to working out during pregnancy, and then also how important all the things are in our app to help your baby develop and grow you know, in a healthy way, as well as support the mum's symptoms and their experience. So we looked at all those aspects and worked with a team of experts and put it all into the one app. So we've got stage-specific workouts, we've got weekly recipes to support the baby development, as well as the mum's symptoms and how they're feeling. We've worked with a therapist to make sure each week the user's given tips and advice on how to check in with themselves and look after themselves. We've got mindfulness practices, we've got a bunch of information on the pregnancy itself, as well as labour and the postpartum period. Basically everything all in the one app. It's
a one-stop shop. So
yeah,
if we look at like one of those things in particular, you mentioned working out during pregnancy. So you said there's a stigma. So what you've done is you spoke to experts and provided, I guess, stage workouts.
Yeah, stage specific.
Tell moms, like, what does that mean?
So
and was there is a stigma with working out?
Yeah, I think, well, both Sophie and I during our pregnancies, Sophie was actually told not to work out. And because of that, it really affected her pregnancy. And then I found when I was at the gym and, you know, quite far into my pregnancy, a lot of people would say to me, you know, is this okay? Are you hurting the baby? You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be lifting.
Actually heard moms, I've seen them on Instagram talk about this when it's like, you nearly feel uncomfortable working out.
I did, yeah.
And it's like, how do you be like, actually, I know this is okay?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not fair.
So, and then, you know, discussing it with other mums, they experience the same thing. So we thought, enough's enough. Let's put out there that it is okay to work out during pregnancy. It's actually very beneficial for yourself and your baby to work out. So we've created with our midwife a stage-specific program. So 3 workouts a week. It's dedicated to help the woman, you know, during each week of pregnancy. So, for example, leading up to the birth, we look at exercises that are going to help during labour and strengthen the back when they're suffering from back pain and things like that.
I literally don't know a place for moms to be able to access information, so that's incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
Another thing was that I mentioned you had the app launch on Thursday, and it was kind of a lot of moms to be, we're all in this one room, and I genuinely felt like a really good positive vibe about the app because it was so needed. But there was one particular story that struck me, was when a woman went on stage to talk about her experience with postpartum, and that there was nowhere that she could turn to.
Yeah.
So why do you think it's important that you're tackling that on the app?
I think it's quite a serious issue, and I think there are many, like they do say that 1 in 7 women experience postpartum depression, but looking into it, it's probably a higher rate than that because there are so many women walking around not knowing they have it, and it can last up to 18 years. So it's a long time, and it really affects who you are. It's going to affect your relationships. It's going to affect how you are as a mother, and we want women to realize what are the symptoms and what to do if you're experiencing these symptoms. And
so yeah, exactly, how does the app help women if they are experiencing postpartum?
Well, we do have tips and advice from a therapist, but we believe that doing workouts, exercising during pregnancy, and eating well, checking in with yourself, practicing mindfulness, communicating with other women along the way about how they're feeling, and just general chit chat about their pregnancy is going to decrease their risk of experiencing postpartum, if not hopefully eliminate, you know, the chances altogether. And then if they do discover that they are feeling a certain way that doesn't feel right, we do have advice on there about what to do and where to go.
So important to just have these conversations, because it's literally like you need to either know a friend or a mum of a friend to have this conversation. So it's all there on the app.
Yeah.
One other thing that I thought was pretty incredible was that the app seems, although it's available worldwide, it seems very needed here in Dubai.
Yeah, very much.
Why do you think that is?
I just think it's a topic that's swept under the carpet a little bit, and I think over here, when you fall pregnant, women are told just to relax, to sit down, relax, eat whatever they like, and have a baby. You know, and when they have a baby, relax some more, because you know it's taken a toll, which is, I understand, but you need to rehabilitate the right way, and you do need to keep moving, and you do need to be active in order to recover correctly.
And it also provides, I think, a support group. For example, my best friend, hi Angela, she's 2 weeks away from giving birth, and her family and her friends are all at home.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, how can this, in terms of a community support, help her?
So we have an online forum. It's called the Hera Village, and it's where women can...
Hera Village.
Yeah, Hera Village, the village. It basically is a place where women can come and discuss all things pregnancy, postpartum, baby development, baby symptoms, and just chat and vent if they need to, and feel like they have a best friend, you know, within their phone with the Hera Village. So
well, it's so needed, because literally I know that there's people up at 2 a.m, 3 a.m. doing those feeds, and they don't know who to message because their friends in Dubai may not have babies.
Exactly.
And they do at home, but it's a different time. So it's so great that the app is providing that. So the Hera App, I know it's available on App Store right now. Correct. Android is coming.
Android coming, yep.
But there's a free trial available now.
Yeah, we've got a 14-day free trial, and then it's $199 US a week. So it's a very low price point, so that we can support as many women as possible. And
just in terms of you guys, so we're talking about mums and being this amazing community, but in terms of like the business journey for you, what has that been like? Like getting from start to launch, like has it been...
It's been a roller coaster ride. We've had a lot of hurdles, but Sophie and I are just determined. We really want to get this app out there and helping women. So we pushed through, and we got the job done. So
what would have been like the most challenging moment along the way, do you think?
Oh goodness, I think more so the business side. So Sophie and I know all about what's in the app and how to create the app, but the business side of things was definitely a challenge, because we're both from teaching backgrounds and fitness backgrounds. So business side of things we weren't too sure on, but we've learned along the way, and we've made a lot of mistakes, but we've learned from our mistakes. And I think if we were ever to do another app, we'd get it done a lot quicker.
Well, of course, but I just think it's an amazing story in terms of helping the community, helping mums, and then also two people starting their own business and getting it to launch. So hopefully you guys can support the app. How can they support it? How can we find you if they have any questions about the app?
You can download the app on the App Store at the Hera App. You can contact us via our Instagram, which is also the Hera App. And we will help you as much as we can.
Thank you so much, guys. That is Melanie Sullivan of the Hera App, one of the founders. And we are back with you every single morning, same time, same place. Stay safe, wash your hands.
Thank you.